Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'll start by saying you cannot, as a chair, be patronizing. You cannot tell me not to say what is in my head. I'm going to say it.
But you can't say when we have already made.
No, you cannot let other people say what is in their mind, and when it is convenient to the chair and some group of people, you start directing us. I am not one person. Look.
You say what you wanted to say so that we can know whether it is sub judice.
Madam Speaker, Madam Chair, don't reduce this committee to a drama where you as the director of the drama prefer some cast members and not other members. If you are going to make it a drama, let us all of us participate.
Honorable member, I've given you an opportunity to
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Debate or to comment on this issue.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes.
The issue of us discussing whether there is court order or not on the basis of what is happening in this house today cannot be out of question, because first of all, you have read us so many correspondences referring to court orders. So when you tell me not to refer to the court orders, you are limiting my notes. I already made a lot of notes in regard to the same court orders.
What I have just said is that you cannot comment on a matter that is before the court.
But already members have commented. I am before a committee of the...
To show you that what the county secretary is talking about, members have written. Let me finish. I only have one mouth.
Look, Madam Chair.
I've said,
yes.
This is what I have said, that it is illegal to comment on matters before the court. But you members just went to tell the executive to ride on a court case that is in court. And then it was attached. And I went through and said the members who had advised the county secretary not to appear before us together with the other CCM members of the executive today, based on that letter. I just read that. What's wrong with that?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I am a proud member of Stephen Nzue and 13 others. The reason I'm saying that is because we went to court and sought court orders. And the court granted us orders. And we went back to our council to tell our council that the court orders have not been complied with. So our council... My
question is, what does that court order got to do with summoning of members to come before the court?
I want to build my case. We went back to our council. Our council said, we cannot force someone to obey a court order. What we can do is file for contempt of court orders. Our council did the same. And in our engagement, because we have to discuss, I'm not discussing the court case with anyone else. I'm discussing it with my council. The council asked, and our business being transacted, yes. So he advised us to complain to him. And then the council directed the county secretary. We did not write the letter to the county secretary. It is our council. So as far as we are concerned, we are following up the matter of court with our council. And we are awaiting court rulings. We will never interfere with the court. That's the best we can say.
The issue is, Honorable Member, because you are one of the 13.
And a proud member of 13.
What does the court order have got to do with the committee, General Oversight Committee? Nothing, completely.
May I answer?
Nothing.
May I answer?
Yes.
Among the issues raised, what we wanted to know from the court is that the House Business Committee and any other committees before the determination of the matter, the status quo be maintained. I sit in the House Business Committee. I know the court granted that. Members who used to sit there stay there until the matter is determined. But the orders were issued, of course. The order is here. We have the orders. We have the orders.
No, those are prayers. Those are prayers.
And what I'm saying, you asked me what it has to do.
Point of information.
You asked me to ask what it has to do with General Oversight Committee.
Point of information.
I don't want to be informed unless he wants to inform the House.
No, proceed.
I have been asked to proceed. So, Madam Speaker, what I'm saying is the matter before the House passed through the House Business Committee. It was voted by the House Business Committee, which, in my opinion, as a proud member of Stephen Nzue and 13, things is poorly constituted or illegally constituted. That
it is properly constituted.
Madam Chair, my council.
I am the chair of that committee.
But I acknowledge that.
Properly constituted.
But my council is telling me otherwise.
You see, your council is your council.
You are using quack council. A quack council.
Point of information. Point of information.
Is the chair the judge?
Madam Chair, point of information.
The judge is saying status quo be maintained. Status quo be maintained until the matter is determined.
Point of
Counsel.
information.
Yes, a lawyer. A counsel is a lawyer.
Point of
Like
information.
PK, tell us.
See what you have allowed this to?
Point of
develop
information. Point of information, Madam Chair.
Proceed.
Chair, please protect me.
Proceed.
And that is why I'm saying this look like a cast. That you can allow some members to be so rowdy while I'm on the floor.
I have given you an opportunity and you keep on accusing me. What's your problem?
No, I don't have any problem. Mheshimiwa Ngonga, you seem to be feeling so much cold. Please get some hot cup of tea. Thank you. You are in cold, I can see.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, just
the honorable member state.
Number one, Mheshimiwa Ngonga, through the chair, said that he is very bitter.
No, leave Mambo. Just say what you wanted to say.
I surely will not be. So the substantive matter, Madam Chair, the substantive matter before this House is an invitation that was extended to the executive.
That is what you should have started with.
The substantive matter before this House is an invitation to the executive, a few members of the executive to appear before this House. But when the country secretary, did the reply, he had a rider that he has been advised by their legal team. And at this point, I want to say there's no vacuum in the legal office of the county executive. We have a substantive Solicitor General who is working as a legal counsel. So this issue of the ghost workers in that department doesn't appear.
And I didn't see her advisory.
I'm saying as far as concerned,
yes,
there's no vacuum. I heard a member say that. So what I'm saying is the rider was until matters before the court are determined. Nobody has refused to appear here. But they do not want, from their point of view, to continue finding themselves in legal pitfalls that in the future might affect the operations. Suffice to say,
point of order.
Suffice to say,
point of order, Madam Speaker.
Suffice to say, Madam Chair.
Point of order. Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Suffice to say that there are things that were brought before the House Business Committee. They were committed to various committees. They were brought to this House, and they were passed. Why? The county secretary is the principal advisor to the executive, and before then, there were no summons against the county secretary. And once he was able to receive the summons, he was able to deduce that we need to seek legal advice from the office of the Solicitor General and any other quarters because he doesn't want to mislead the government. So there was nothing wrong in passing what came in this House, except that in the first summons, the county secretary was not part of the summons. So nobody has refused, no executive committee member has refused to come here. But are they going to find themselves answering questions that you might be there illegally? What they are asking, and what we are asking is that let the matters before any court of law that could touch on the operation of the...
Do you know why the Solicitor General did not write any advisory?
Sorry?
Do you know why she never gave any
to tell advisory? Us what she has said, Madam Speaker.
She hasn't written anything. She's not supposed to write that. Listen. Advising the yes, that's what I'm saying. She never advised. Let me finish on the body, yes. Yes. I'm saying, do you know why the Solicitor General did not write any letter or advisory? It is because it is unnecessary. It doesn't hold any water to start mentioning about composition of committees in the assembly so that you can appear before them.
Continue, Madam Speaker.
So that's why we don't have that advice. It is a very incompetent lawyer who has written this advisory. Extremely.
I don't have a measure of whether the lawyer is competent or not.
I can tell I'm a lawyer because of what he has written here.
We have seen bad lawyers before, and we know them for who they are, Madam Speaker.
So proceed, but just to know that is the reason. And this advisory from a lawyer, it is an incompetent advisory. Because
I don't have
anything to do with court cases has nothing to do with inviting executive here to be oversight.
And I am saying I do not have a meter to measure the competency of any lawyer, but I know I have seen worse or worst lawyers. And
we are talking about you, a lawyer.
No, I don't have a meter to
The
measure
one who
the
has written
competence.
this one.
Madam Speaker, point of order, Madam Speaker.
Proceed.
Madam Speaker,
If you are finished.
I am saying let us uphold the structure of the assembly. Please, I am begging of you as the head of institution.
No, you want to attack me again?
No, look.
Don't attack me, don't address me.
But
don't
you do not know what I'm
just
about to say.
Tell
But you do not
this
want-
house,
but
tell this
look.
committee what you want to say about these summons. That's all.
Okay, let me say this. The structure, the ideal structure would be that anything would start from committee level. If the committee is not competent, we would be the first to know because we interact with them. If there's something too heavy for them, we have an ideal example of Mheshimiwa Chair of Finance who brought the matter before this house. You know, I've had a member say he's daring the CCM agriculture. He's daring the CCM devolution. That if they don't come here, sijui atawafanyia nini. So the sole purpose of inviting CCM and chief officers and the chairman is to humiliate them. So they have become a humiliation parade for the county executive. Nothing else. It's a humiliation parade. And if you want that to be, some of us are not going to be part of the cast. I've said that. So let us be keen to uphold the structure. I am a member of the Labour Committee. The Honorable Vice Chair is there. We are asking when we are in the wrong committee. These are trivial matters, very little. Even the newest member of this, ata ule aongeangi, can just, I don't know, do what. So let us uphold. In effect, the Labour Committee in this matter is the one on trial. They don't bring quarterly reports. They don't bring annual reports. They have not complained before. And we know that. So the Labour Committee is part and parcel of the problem, if there is any problem. So let us strive, and especially the layers on the committee. Please, let us not kill committees, of course, through the speaker. I've heard, and this is not for here, but I have to say it. I've heard a member say we are spending more than 200 million on employing 400 members of staff. Can you just do those maths? That if we average, each member is earning 500,000 a month, surely hiyo pesa itatoka wapi kwa hii county? Hata kama ni propaganda, si ikuwe propaganda iko na akili mzuri kidogo. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable DS. I have not given you an opportunity, Lucky.